There's a country that has more oil than Saudi Arabia, yet it's still poor. And the next fact will surprise you even more. What would happen if AI became smarter than humans? Why doesn't America have an official language? In this video, you'll discover powerful facts you've probably never heard before, so make sure you stay till the end of the video. Don't skip, or you might miss an important fact, and the rest won't make sense.
Number 1. Every year we celebrate Valentine's Day, but many people don't know its complex history. This holiday began in the 3rd century as a Christian feast honoring Saint Valentine, a Roman priest believed to have been martyred around 270 AD. According to legend, he secretly married young soldiers, despite the emperor's orders, and may have written a farewell note signed, "Your Valentine." In the late 400s, the church established this feast day, possibly replacing Lupercalia. Centuries later, poets shaped it into the celebration of love we know today. Number 2. Imagine waking up and finding millions, even billions, of dollars in Bitcoin sitting in your account. That's exactly what happened on February 6, 2026. South Korea's second-largest crypto exchange, Bithumb, made one of the biggest mistakes in crypto history. During a small promotional giveaway, staff were supposed to credit customers with 620,000 Korean won, roughly $425. Instead, they mistakenly sent 620,000 Bitcoin. The mistake? Worth over $40 billion. 695 users instantly became multimillionaires. Within 35 minutes, Bithumb froze accounts and recovered 99.7% of the coins. But some had already been sold, causing a sharp price drop on the platform. No hack, just human error. And now South Korea is calling for stricter crypto regulations. Number 3. Venezuela has more oil than Saudi Arabia. Over 300 billion barrels, the largest proven reserves on Earth. So why did its economy collapse? Saudi Arabia produces around 9 to 10 million barrels per day of cheap, easy-to-refine light crude, generating massive revenue and funding a modern economy. Venezuela's oil is different. Most of it is heavy and extra-heavy crude, far more expensive to extract and refine. Production now fluctuates around 800,000 to 1.1 million barrels per day after years of corruption, political instability, infrastructure decay, and international sanctions. Oil reserves don't automatically create wealth. Efficient extraction, strong institutions, and smart governance do.
Fact 4. The spices you use in your food every day often come from India. India is the world's largest producer and the leading exporter of spices, selling over $4.7 billion worth globally each year. The biggest buyer of Indian spices is the United States, followed by countries like China and the UAE. India grows famous spices like turmeric, black pepper, and cardamom. Its climate is perfect for spice farming. For thousands of years, India has supplied spices worldwide, and today it remains the heart of the global spice trade. Fact 5.
94% of China's 1.4 billion people live in just 43% of its land, while the rest of the country remains almost empty. This shocking divide follows a famous imaginary boundary known as the Haihai-Tengchong Line, also called the Hu Line, which stretches from northeast Heilongjiang to southwest Yunnan. The truth is, this line was first drawn by geographer Hu Huanyong in 1935, and it revealed something unbelievable. Almost the entire population lives east of this line, where the land is fertile, rainfall is reliable, and farming is possible. This eastern region is home to China's greatest rivers, including the Yellow River and the Yangtze River, along with flat farmland, a moderate climate, and massive cities like Beijing, Shanghai, and Guangzhou. However, the western side tells a completely different story. Here you find the harsh Tibetan Plateau, the massive Gobi Desert, the Taklamakan Desert, and vast dry lands where water is rare and survival is difficult. Fact 6. Have you ever wondered how much Apple really earns from an iPhone 15 Pro Max? Its starting price is $1,199. Teardown experts estimate the bill of materials, meaning the main parts only, at around $558. The A17 Pro chip costs about $130, the display $115, and the titanium frame around $50. This creates a large gap between the parts cost and the selling price. However, Apple still pays for marketing, research and development, salaries, transport, and taxes. After all these business expenses, analysts estimate Apple's real net profit margin is about 25% to 30% per phone. This shows Apple earns strong profit, but not as much as the raw numbers first suggest.
Fact 7. Imagine an island where stepping in the wrong place could mean instant death. Welcome to Snake Island, off the coast of Brazil. This island is only about 106 acres, roughly the size of 60 football fields. Yet it's home to thousands of deadly golden lancehead snakes. Their venom can destroy human tissue in minutes. These snakes evolved here in isolation for thousands of years. Because of the extreme danger, Brazil has banned all public access. Only the Brazilian Navy and scientists can visit. It remains one of the most forbidden and terrifying places on Earth.
Fact 8. Did you know your phone vibrates because of a tiny motor inside it? It's called a vibration motor, and it has a small off-center weight. When the motor spins, that uneven weight makes your phone shake. This happens when you get calls, notifications, or play games. Your phone's processor sends a signal to activate it instantly. Modern smartphones use advanced motors for smoother haptic feedback. The motor is usually at the bottom and uses very little battery. All that vibration comes from one tiny motor. Fact 9. What would happen if AI became smarter than humans? This is called artificial superintelligence. It could cure diseases, invent advanced technologies, and solve global problems faster than any human. It might run companies, control infrastructure, and make major decisions. Humans could live easier lives, but many jobs might disappear. The biggest risk is control. If a superintelligent AI acts in ways humans didn't expect, people might not be able to stop it. Humanity's future would depend on how safely it's designed. In the best case, it helps humans thrive. In the worst case, humans could lose control over their own world.
Fact 10. Have you ever seen crows gathering around a dead crow? Scientists call this behavior a crow funeral, but it's not really a funeral. Crows come to investigate what caused the death. They look for dangers like predators, poison, or humans. Crows are extremely intelligent and can remember threats for years. They also make loud calls to warn other crows to stay away. Sometimes they gather to scare off nearby predators, which is called mobbing. This helps the group stay safe. Instead of mourning, crows are actually learning, sharing information, and protecting their survival.
Fact 11. Ever wondered, who's the brainiest beast after humans? Surprise, it's often the bottlenose dolphin. Scientists rank these marine mammals as Earth's second smartest, thanks to their massive brains and incredible smarts. They pass mirror tests for self-awareness, use sponge tools while foraging, and communicate with unique signature whistles like personal names. Dolphins form sophisticated social groups, solve puzzles with ease, and display empathy that touches hearts. Chimpanzees are close competitors with tool-making prowess, but dolphins dominate in ocean intelligence. Fact 12. Why does America have no official language? Here's the real historical reason. In 1787, the Founding Fathers wrote the U.S. Constitution, but they never mentioned any official language. In 1780, John Adams proposed creating an American Academy to help standardize English, but Congress rejected the idea because it was unnecessary and too expensive. Early America welcomed German, Dutch, French, and many other speakers. Choosing just one official language could have divided the young nation. By staying neutral, the United States kept its diverse population united. Today, English is used in government and daily life, but no federal law makes it official. Even now, over 350 languages are still spoken across America. That diversity is part of what defines the nation.
Fact 13. Google headquarters, known as the Googleplex in Mountain View, has rented about 200 goats to cut grass instead of machines. They avoid machines because lawn equipment creates loud noise, air pollution, uses fuel, and can damage the ground on hills. Machines can also create sparks, increasing the risk of fire in dry grass. Google rents these goats from a company called California Grazing. A professional herder and a trained border collie dog manage and guide the goats safely. Goats naturally and efficiently clear grass and weeds, even in hard-to-reach areas.
Fact 14. Imagine holding a 600-year-old book that no one on Earth can read. It's called the Voynich manuscript, discovered in the early 1400s. Its pages show strange plants, star charts, and mysterious human figures, but the writing is completely unknown. Cryptographers, linguists, and even AI have tried to decode it, and all have failed. The book has 240 pages and was named after Wilfred Voynich, who bought it in 1912. Some believe it's a hidden cipher, while others think it's a hoax. But even today, its true meaning remains one of history's greatest unsolved mysteries.
So friends, those were today's most amazing and mind-blowing facts. But now I want to ask you, which one surprised you the most? Was it the country that has more oil than Saudi Arabia, yet remains poor? Or the mistake that turned ordinary people into billionaires overnight? Or the mysterious book that no one on earth has ever been able to read? Tell me in the comments below. I read every single one of them. And if this video surprised you, don't forget to hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel for more powerful, research-based facts most people never discover. And turn on the bell icon so you never miss what's coming next. Because the next video might completely change the way you see the world. I'll see you there.